everyone, just going to show you my CZ P09. Here's the box that comes in. I took out some of the things. It comes also with a cleaning rod and a brush. There is some paperwork up under there. And this is the price I got it for. It's used. It's a used firearm. Got it from Cabela's, $3.29. Couldn't pass that up. Good deal, great deal. But here's the box and the container, and this is what it comes in. You got your magazine. Now this is a really big pistol. This is a duty size pistol. Made by CZ made magazine. Capacity 19 rounds of 9mm. I have it loaded up with some arms core. Also back straps. That's the large. That's the small. Medium comes on the handgun. Here's the Allen wrench if you want to change out that front sight. And here's the pistol. CZ P09. As you see on mine, I have the thumb safety. I prefer to have the safety on mine. Most other folks prefer the decocker. I prefer the safety. I like that because you can rock this gun cocked and locked. As you see here, it's all the way cocked. Put the safety up just like a 1911. Single action, first shot, if that's what you prefer. But it also comes in the box with the decocker mechanism. That's the decocker. That's the other portion. Like I say, this gun is a duty size gun. Great for outside the waistband carry. I think it'll be a struggle with inside the waistband, but I know it can be done. Here's an alien gear holster that I wear outside the waistband when I do carry this firearm. Also 19+1, so right now the gun is loaded with 20 rounds. That is amazing. 20 rounds. Also the barrel is 4.54 inches long, just a little longer than a Glock 22. See that arms core? It's kind of hard to work this with one hand, but I'll try my best for you. I'll pause the video for you. But this is a nice firearm. I love it. I'm going to be replacing the guard rod, which is polymer with a flat spring on it. As you can see, the feed ramp is pretty polished if I can get it to focus. Pretty polished. Nice handgun. Sweet shooter. Very accurate with this handgun. Very accurate. The sight radius, the weight. I think this gun is 31 ounces. Unloaded. Don't quote me on that. I may be wrong. 31 ounces. But it's a nice handgun. Also love how the magazine feeds into the pistol, how it feeds the bullets into the pistol. If I can get it loaded, I'll show you. I'll show you. I mean, almost straight into the chamber. Probably using the feed ramp barely. And this is my Glock 22 40 caliber. Gen 4. The gun is also loaded. I have them oiled up. But the dimensions are really very similar. If I can lay the guns down evenly, you can see that the CZ is just slightly longer. And I know most people prefer striker fire pistols because of the consistent trigger pull. But me, myself, I prefer the double single action. It's just an added safety, I guess. You know, call me a little paranoid with the striker fires, but never had a problem with striker fire pistols. They're just as safe as double single action. I just prefer the extra safety and the extra long pull and the actual safety on this firearm. I can pull and draw this firearm and knock off the safety just as fast as I can pull and draw my Glock 22 and get a round off. So it's really just a training issue. My Glock is nice night sights that need to be replaced, but for the most part, very reliable handgun. Both are very reliable. The ejection pattern on this Glock though is a little erratic at times. Sometimes it flings the shells nice and far to the right, sometimes over my head, sometimes onto my head. It's just very erratic. But the CZ, on the other hand, it slings the shells very consistently to the right in a nice pattern. All the shells land in one place. Another thing I like about the CZ, as far as the grip, a little slimmer than the Glocks. I have big hands, but they're not very long, so I can get a much better purchase on this handgun than I can with the Glock. But the Glock, you know, there's no complaints. I can get a good purchase on this. It's just the grip itself is just a little smaller. I love both guns. Trigger guard, way more room in the CZ than the Glock. Gloved hands fit a lot better into the CZ trigger guard. Way better. The texturing is great. It's a little more aggressive, in my opinion, than the Gen 4 Glock texturing. And as far as the polymer, I've squeezed the polymer on both pistols with the slide lock back at the front of the Glock and the CZ. The CZ polymer is a little more rigid, more stiff. Also with the magazine dropped out, I've squeezed the polymer at the bottom of the Glock, and it's very easy to squeeze. The polymer at the bottom of the CZ in this area with the magazine out is very rigid. I like the rigidness of the CZ. It feels a little more structural in your hand, a little more substantial, which this pistol is a little heavier. And also the sight radius on the Glock, the barrel is 4.48 inches, so just a little shorter than the CZ. But both guns are fantastic. I mean, I'm in love with both. I'll never get rid of Glock just for the simplicity of it and how easy it is to be your own gunsmith. Now, there are parts available for the CZ. I mostly look on the CZ website and get my parts. And they also sell manuals on CZ for their different type of handguns, and they are very thorough on how to take the guns apart, put them back together if you ever have a problem that you want to fix. Also, Cajun Gunworks is one of the few companies that I know of that does work on CZs, and their work is phenomenal. Their work is phenomenal. But thank you for taking a look at two of my duty pistols, my outside the waistband pistols, open carry pistols. And once I have more firearms, or I'm able to film footage of me shooting both of these pistols, I will do it and upload it. But I thank you very much, and I'm out.